All right, we move along here as we continue through We've only got a few games left. Next up, it is Oregon and Michigan as we stay in the Big Ten. And we have Oregon 14.5-point road favorites, 45.5 the total in this game. I guess the biggest concern for anyone, including me, because I'm considering Oregon here, but the concern I have is that Oregon has only taken one trip out east so far. Now, and it was Purdue, and it was 35-0, but Purdue is awful. Michigan is at least halfway decent. At least on defense, they can be capable at times, even though we've also seen them lose to Washington, give up 27, 21 to Illinois. We know Texas ripped them apart on defense. So the defense is not as good as it was last year. We know the offenses struggle with Davis Warren or whoever they throw in there. It doesn't matter. Davis Warren, Alex Orji, Jack Tuttle. It's not a very good Michigan offense this year. It's not an offense I trust against one of the elite teams in college football. But it is an early start, 12:30 on the West Coast. It's a lot of points to be laying. That might be enough to keep me off it, and only the second road trip to the east for Oregon. But I don't think I can get there with Michigan. I just don't trust them, because the one time they played someone of quality by far, and that was who? That was Texas. They lost 31-12. Against Illinois, by the way, they lost 21-7 on the road, and Illinois just got whipped last week by this Oregon team, 38-9. So common opponent. Michigan loses to Illinois by 14. Oregon beats Illinois 38-9. Yeah, I can't get there with the Wolverines. It's a lot of points. They're at home, big house. I get all the mystique and all that. I get it, but I don't think they match up well with Oregon, and I can't back them. Doesn't mean I'm laying it with Oregon. I'm still on the fence with that, but for me, I could only look at the road favorite. What do you think here, C-Mac?
Yeah, I mean, it is the big house. I mean, they should be plenty up for this. I just don't think they have the horses. That last game we got to Michigan State, they dominate. Like time of possession, 37-22. Like
They should have covered. They could have even won that game, Michigan State, if they finished in more drives and covered Loveland tight end, which Oregon. I'm sure won't
he did have.
Yeah,
they better. If you've been backing, I know this on man. And even here, maybe Oregon's been, unless Michigan comes out gunning here and playing well, Oregon's been money early on. Like first half, they just keep cashing their team total or covering numbers.
Yep.
And I think they could do that here.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as I think they're going to be up for this one. It might not be easy, and obviously the line's not huge, but I think sticking with them even first half. I don't know much. One thing, Oregon, the defense has been good, and I keep talking about it. So what's this Michigan team when you just line up in the box, like you said, make sure to watch Loveland, but just cram it and be like, dare you throw it deep, because Oregon's defense has been that good. So, yeah, I don't know if Michigan it's so weird seeing Michigan here at home catching all these points, but I just don't. I think they're a very average football team right now. Even defensively, they're still solid for the Big Ten, but yeah.
It's just difficult to measure how good they are because they played one offense in the stratosphere of Oregon, and that was Texas, and they got
and they took it to them
at the big house too. 31 points allowed. So yeah, I think Oregon first half. I'm interested.